That's part of Tyr's statue.
Ragnar the Zealot! For the king! Good riddance, you feckless ball bag!
You knew this warrior.
Do me a favor, brother. You see any more of these ghostly berserker tossers, give them the same. You'll be doing the Nine Realms a favor.
Did these warriors wrong you at some point, Amir? You're quite agitated, even for you.
No need to rehash ancient history if it's all the same to you.
Very well. Another berserker.
Later, brother. Hostilities demand our focus. After feel the coward. Not worth wasting my breath over. His berserker champions even less so. Trash. A lot of them.
Why wait until now?
Before, there was nothing to be done. And finding that help changed things. Circling back to the topic of prophecies brought about by the efforts to avoid them, I think I can recall such a story as you mentioned, brother. A Greek tale for the stage. Rather lurid, but very popular. You know the one?
Every Greek knows the tragedy of the Theban king.
Yeah, word gets around about that sort of thing. Point to the left side!
The Hilfgrave's battle that grave will provide.
We gather the spear! Gather the spear! The nerve! Invoking Lyra after what they did.
Lyra. I've never heard of it.
It was a peaceful kingdom, full of artists and poets. But it fell to ruin long ago.
And these berserkers were responsible.
Them and their accursed King Hrolf. What little blood I have still boils at the thought.
Your former homeland soon.
Let's just take this victory and move on, eh?
There is no need to shoulder this burden on your own.
Admittedly, you're shouldering the brunt of the work here. Let me worry about the emotional burden. Something else I recall about that Greek play I mentioned, if you won't take offense to the critique. As a work of performance, it consisted almost entirely of watching people give speeches and receive terrible news.
Enough talk for now. Be ready. Gravestone.
Later, brother. Hostilities demand our focus. But rather, here. Barrel from a troublesome.
That sword doesn't belong
Symbol of their betrayal, their cruelty personified. The sooner we're done with it, the better.
If I can make peace with my blades.
I suppose you're right. If Skofnung rids the land of these bastards, I can stomach its presence a bit longer.
I look forward to exploring Alfheim and not having to fight elves.
Oh? What makes you think that's an option?
They've united, haven't they? What possible reason would they have to attack us?
Sorry to say, but there are still plenty of elves out in the Barrens eager for conflict.
But why? Freyr united them. They fought together at Ragnarok.
For those who have spent their lives in combat, peace is not always an option.
Brother, I've been meaning to ask. Your homeland. I'd heard the gods there wielded every flavor of power you could imagine. Lightning, fire, the whole lot.
As did I, for many years.
Oh, any chance you could recall some of that magic?
No, I have tried.
Magic is bound to the earth. When your homeland died, your powers probably went with it.
Well, probably for the best. Let the past stay in the past, and all that.
The Berserker gravestone. Prepare for another fight.
Come under the coal! Tag of the coal, and spit up after sight. before I shacked up with the Aesir. Aye. Another of my spectacular failures.
In capturing these spirits, you seek redemption.
I just want to send these bloody monsters to hell where they belong. Wouldn't exactly call it redemption, but I know I'll feel better once it's over.
Do you regret it, Mimir?
Most likely. What are we talking about in particular?
Giving up your body?
I regret exchanging my life for my freedom? That's a question I ask myself every day, my lady.
What about today?
Today? Glad to be out in the world. How else could I spend such quality time with you?
Okay, okay.
A vengeful berserker gravestone.
Y'all do the stalling.
This king you spoke of.
He's not really a king. Just called himself one because he killed the previous king.
Someone you knew.
Aldith. A kind man. A trusting man.
He trusted this usurper. This Rolf.
No. Aldith trusted me. And, fool that I am, I trusted Rolf.
So now you seek revenge. Dangerous path.
You're one to talk.
I am an authority on the subject. You would do well to listen. Freya, when Hildisvini went to Helheim, how did he not freeze to
We'll
death?
just pick this up later.
To Vanaheim, then.
Sounded like Lady Sif managed to convince the old boar to shelter the Aesir refugees.
It was his idea.
Oh?
To foster peace among the Vanir and Aesir.
That's brilliant. Shifty bastard must be trying to prove he can out-diplomat me.
At least he's not convincing her to marry someone, like some other diplomats would.
A deservedly low blow, Your Majesty.
Anytime. Reavers, of course.
Wait. Be ready for combat.
We circle the ball.
Berserkers will live forever!
Once we have defeated these berserkers, what then?
We pay the king a visit and give him more of the same.
We have seen this before. Revenge will not bring you peace.
Is it revenge if justice is served?
That is a question you must answer for yourself.
Well, lady, I was curious about some of the flora we've encountered on our travels.
And you will remain curious. It's not my job to teach you everything, Mimir.
Look, I was just asking.
And you have been told.
Well, you can say that again.
Good. There's much to be done in the crater.
We've work to do. See, their warriors still haunt the crater. We could put them to rest.
I'm with you.
How long are the bearded?
Hello, Bob the Builder. What happened, man?
Our search for the Valkyries 2 winters ago.
I can see the similarities, aye.
There is one difference. With the Valkyries, you lacked spite.
Brother, I appreciate the sentiment, but you don't know the full tale.
I know how it feels to be wrong, and how it feels to achieve vengeance. I would hope to spare you the disappointment.
Aye.
Thank you, Mushes.
Another one! Left side!
The hilt is drawn to the gravestone.
You then, Deviant. Careful, brother. You're covered in bygone.
This was the last, was it not? Only the king remains.
Aye. And if you thought his berserkers were tough, well, I've been thinking about what you said, brother. Maybe it's time to let this go. Sloughing up a dead man's soul with this old sword isn't gonna change the past.
It is good to hear you say that. But I plan to face him regardless.
What? After all your lecturing on vengeance and spite?
It is not wise to let a malevolent spirit wander Midgard. But I needed to know you wanted this for the right reasons.
Huh. Appreciate the sentiment, brother.
Do you hear that? Someone's crying.
Sinmara.
Ah, Surtur's love. Should we try to tell her what happened?
She knows.
Back to Midgard, I see.
We're not done there yet. We could always explore Fjortulund's outpost. Cover more about my beloved secret.
She meant a lot.
Enough talk.
King Hrolf's gravestone. It's reformed. Yeah.
Old. Prepare for a fight.
Gold is mine! You can't have it! You will
Bob the Builder, you know, how does your portal instantly spawn in realm travel? I think that's because the SSD of PlayStation 5. If you're playing on PlayStation 4, it will take some time, but on PlayStation 5, it's instant. वालेकुम सलाम खान भाई क्या हाल है ठीक हैं कैसा जा रहा है सऊदी अरेबिया गर्मी पड़ रही है फिर man, thank you so much, Silver Nexus.
No, don't you understand the legacy that thing carries? Not to mention the souls of evil berserkers.
I will use it for good.
That won't erase its history.
No. But the story of this sword is still being written. Future generations will weigh its good.
Now, let's see which armpit of Muspelheim that seed leads to, huh?
Muspelheim. I thought the climate would be pleasant after Midgard's winter. I was wrong.
ओए खान भाई आपकी जो पाकिस्तान में भी गर्मी पड़ गई है ना पंजाब में बस पूछो ही ना आप यार Guys, I hope that you guys don't mind, you know, I'm speaking in my native language with my following countrymen.
Good enough.
good! I'll see you pay for what you've done!
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
For Asgard! Kneel! Asgard's
Get out
blood
of there!
is on you!
Freedom!
Let's settle this. Good! I'll see you pay for what you've done!
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
You're nothing! Kneel! For Asgard! For Asgard!
Get out of there!
You deserve to suffer! Submit! Asgard's blood is on you! For Asgard! For Asgard! Kneel! I failed!
Sure, man. Sure, man. I'm gonna show the build just right now. Give me a second.
You judge me.
Okay, guys, this is the build. Remember, I am playing on New Game Plus 17, so I am much more powerful than the normal playthrough. But it's gonna work on NG Plus 2 or 3. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you again. Take care. Bye.